So, have you ever wondered what it would actually take for a factory to practically run itself? Picture this. What if a massive, heavy industrial machine could actually tell you it was going to break, hours or even days before the fault happened? Or think about this. What if you could pull out your smartphone from literally anywhere in the world and instantly see the real-time, live data of an entire manufacturing plant right in the palm of your hand? I know, it sounds like total science fiction, but it's happening right now. Welcome to this explainer on the Industrial Internet of Things, or, IIoT for short. Today, we're going to completely demystify the smart factory. We're looking at exactly how traditional manufacturing is being totally transformed into modern, intelligent, and highly automated operations. If you love understanding how things work behind the scenes, you are absolutely in the right place. Here is our roadmap for today. 1. IoT versus industrial IoT. 2. The journey of factory data. 3. Predictive maintenance and benefits. 4. Securing the smart factory. And 5. The future with DEVI automation. Let's jump right in. Section 1. IoT versus industrial IoT. Think about the massive contrast and stakes here. On the consumer side, well, if your smart toaster drops its Wi-Fi connection, you get slightly cold bread. It's a minor annoyance. But industrial IoT? That's a whole different ballgame. If a connected robotic arm or a massive industrial boiler drops offline, we're talking millions of dollars in lost production, or worse, a severe safety hazard. IoT requires absolute ironclad reliability. It's basically the heavy-duty industrial-grade version of our connected world. Section 2. The journey of factory data. Okay, to really get this, we need to cut through a bit of heavy jargon, specifically the PLC and the IIoT Gateway. So think of the PLC, the programmable logic controller, as the local brain right there on the factory floor. It sits right next to the machines, rapidly crunching data from the sensors. But here's the catch. The PLC usually doesn't talk directly to the internet. That is exactly where the gateway comes in. The IIoT Gateway acts as a bridge. It takes that data from the PLC, translates it, and securely fires it up to the cloud. And it does this using highly specialized industrial protocols. We're talking languages like Modbus TCP/IP, OPC-UA, and MQTT. You can basically think of these as hyper-fast, super secure text messages for machines, making sure crucial data gets where it needs to go, instantly and without errors. Let's actually walk through how this builds into a complete workflow. Picture a massive water pump in a factory. Step 1. A sensor picks up the pump's temperature and vibration. Step 2. The sensor sends that data to the PLC, which instantly processes the running status. Step 3. The PLC hands this off to the IIoT Gateway, securely forwarding it over the network. Step 4. Boom, the data hits the cloud, where artificial intelligence analyzes it in real time. And here's where the magic really happens. Step 5. If the AI spots an anomaly, it fires a command right back down to the factory floor. It triggers an alert on the HMI, the human-machine interface, or the SCADA system, and it can literally trigger an automatic shutdown before the pump catches fire. From a physical sensor to cloud intelligence, and back to a physical action, all in milliseconds. Incredible, right? Section 3. Predictive Maintenance and Benefits. So the real game changer here is predictive maintenance. In a traditional factory, you basically wait for a machine to break down to fix it, right? Or maybe you do maintenance on a super strict calendar schedule, whether the machine actually needs it or not. Honestly, both ways are incredibly wasteful. But by combining real-time machine health monitoring with AI and machine learning, IIoT systems can hunt for tiny, hidden patterns in the data. Imagine spotting a microscopic increase in vibration over 3 weeks. The AI can confidently predict a breakdown way before it ever happens. This means you fix the machine on your terms, which drastically cuts down on wildly expensive, unexpected downtime. And this brilliantly highlights just how adaptable this tech actually is. We aren't just talking about making cars here. IIoT is completely revolutionizing the textile industry. It's optimizing food processing in rice mills, managing municipal water treatment, maximizing power output in solar energy, and yes, even driving smart farming in agriculture. Literally anywhere there's a process to monitor, IIoT can step in and optimize it. Now, across all those wildly different sectors, the actual business benefits remain remarkably consistent. We're talking real-time monitoring and remote access, which means managers can keep an eye on production from anywhere. It drives massive energy savings because you can pinpoint exactly where power is being wasted. It boosts product quality, heavily reduces operational costs, and ultimately, it empowers teams to make much faster, data-backed decisions instead of just guessing.
Section 4. Securing the smart factory.
Now, we have to be real. Modernizing a factory comes with some significant hurdles. First up, the initial installation costs, plus a heavy dependency on internet stability. A network failure can totally pause those critical insights. Then there's the workforce challenge. Factories suddenly need skilled people who understand both heavy machinery and cloud computing. But the most fascinating challenge to me is retrofitting. How exactly do you make a 30-year-old legacy machine smart? You obviously can't always just buy a new one. Well, engineers use the Retrofit IoT concept. They attach modern external sensors and a gateway right onto those older mechanical machines, completely bridging the gap between old iron and modern software. But of course, the second those legacy machines go online, they become potential targets. This makes industrial cybersecurity absolutely crucial. Defending a smart factory requires rigorous measures, enterprise-grade firewalls, airtight password security, super strict user access controls, and highly encrypted communication. When you're dealing with massive industrial robots and high-pressure valves, stopping an external network takeover isn't just about protecting data privacy. It is literally about physical safety and keeping malicious interference far away from sensitive factory operations.
Section 5. The future with DEVI automation.
If you take only one thing away from this explainer, let it be this core principle. IIoT is not just about stringing up cables to get machines online. It is about collecting data, analyzing it, and taking automatic actions. It's about empowering the machines themselves to make localized decisions. And as we look just around the corner, the convergence of AI, robotics, digital twins, and IIoT is going to create truly autonomous, incredibly smart manufacturing ecosystems. To turn that kind of futuristic vision into reality, you absolutely need an expert partner. And that is exactly where DEVI Automation Solutions comes in. They provide cutting-edge technological solutions, training, and industrial services across a massive array of fields. We're talking industrial automation, PLCs, HMIs, and SCADA, all the way to AI, IIoT, smart agriculture, home automation, and solar solutions. If you're looking for consulting, training, or services to modernize your own operations, you can reach out to them directly at deviautomationsolutions@gmail.com. And hey, if you found this breakdown helpful, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can keep bringing you content just like this. I'll leave you with this final thought as we wrap up today's explainer. Take a look at the equipment around you, or just think about the industries you rely on every single day. In a world that's shifting so rapidly toward digital transformation and intelligent manufacturing, the real question is, are your factory machines ready to think for themselves? Thanks so much for joining me on this journey through the smart factory, and keep learning.